And Real Madrid win 3-1 in a very much important must-win game at home against a team who is third in the league table, a team who's done very well this season, and we picked up 3 massive crucial points. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the best players, the worst players. Let's talk about the first half, the second half, the lineup, and let's talk about everything else before we start. Before we get any further, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Of course, comment your own thoughts about the game. So this is how Real Madrid lined up. They lined up with the typical standard 11, which they've been playing over the past pretty much 2 games, with the only difference being that Fede Valverde is being played as a right back after so many reports, Spanish media trying to go against Fede Valverde, saying that he doesn't want to play right back, and Fede Valverde clamping them back, slapping them back with his own announcement and statement. He's basically said, don't listen to them, listen to me. I've never said it. And today, he played as a right back, and trust me, he had a good game, but I'll get to the player performances. And the first half was a very, very weird first half chat. It was a very, very weird first half. Like, we had the chances. We had about 2 clear-cut chances. It says 3 big chances. For me, it's not 3. For me, it's 2. For me, the biggest 2 chances missed was the Tchouaméni one with the Vini cross and the Franco one, where Mbappe laid off to Franco, and Franco it got blocked by Renato Vega from Villarreal. We had 2 massive chances, but the first half was really weird. Like, we had stretches where we showcased dominance, where we showcased great performance, great press, great pressure, great combination play for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then there were stretches where we were just boring. We were very slow, very stagnant in that midfield. The midfield wasn't moving. The midfield was passing the ball so slowly. And we let Villarreal had their moments. Like, Villarreal had a massive, massive chance towards the end of that first half where, I forgot his name, the striker, where is he? This guy, Olawasi had a massive, massive chance in that first half where he was 1v1 against Thibaut Courtois. And yes, Thibaut made a great save, but for me, it's just a bad miss. It's a much worse miss. Like that, I don't understand how he missed it. But Thibaut saved us. And the first half was basically a combination of good moments, being unlucky in some of the misses, but at the same time being very fortunate that we didn't concede towards the end by Villarreal. But the second half started with a lot more positivity. The second half, we were way better. We were way more focused, especially within the first 20-25 minutes of the game, where we showed more desire and we showed more willingness in terms of player movement. Of course, the first goal came from Vini. You can say fortunate, the deflection, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Very identical, very similar to the goal, if you guys remember, he scored against Barcelona in 2021 or 1920. I think 1920 from where it got deflected by Arujo, if you guys remember. But very similar goal. And then straight after that, Real Madrid win a penalty. Deserved penalty, before anyone says, oh, how is this a penalty? Typical Real Madrid, they always get penalties. It was a well-deserved penalty, 100% penalty. And Vini got the penalty. A bit surprising there. I thought Mbappe was going to take it because Mbappe's been the designated penalty taker for Real Madrid this season. I don't know if it was Mbappe giving the ball to Vini or Vini taking the ball from Mbappe. For me, I don't care who takes the penalty. I don't care who scores the goals, as long as Real Madrid score and Real Madrid wins and Real Madrid makes a 2-0. Vini got very fortunate with the penalty, to be fair, because it was a bad penalty. I'm not sure why Tenas, the goalkeeper, didn't save it. Bad penalty. And then with the change that we made, we brought in Jude, we brought in Camavinga, and Real Madrid looked incredible. Real Madrid looked very good. Brahim Diaz, couple nice little 1-2 with Mbappe, and Mbappe gets his usual goal, which he's been scoring a lot of goals. 14 goals now in La Liga and Champions League. 9 goals in La Liga, 5 goals in the Champions League, 14 goals, and I'm not including the international qualifiers with France. I'm just including Real Madrid, strictly Real Madrid. 14 goals, which is an incredible start. And Real Madrid, we conceded late on. We conceded with a stupid goal from, of course, Villarreal, where we let Mia, I don't know how to pronounce this, the guy from Georgia, the guy who came from Lyon. We let him outside the box, wide open, and it was just no man marking, no awareness that we didn't even know he was there. But the most important thing is that Real Madrid picks up 3 points, and now we are top of La Liga, awaiting Barcelona to play tomorrow against Sevilla. But it's important Because I classify this game as a must-win, and I classify this game as a big game. This is a big game because Villarreal has been very good this season. Villarreal they're not cheeks, they're not a scrub team. They've been very good, and this is one of our most important games. And we picked up 3 points. You can say the game itself, did we play well? I think we played well in stretches. I don't think it was a dominant win. I don't think it was a well-convincing win. I think we were very unfortunate by certain misses, missing a couple of chances. Like, look at the XG. The XG, of course, with the penalty of... if we minus the penalty, it'll be 2.5. I think we were good. It could have been better. And we were stretches of being good. I don't think it was a dominant display. I think if we combine it for 90 minutes, I would say 30, 40 minutes or 50 minutes, we were good. The rest, we could have done way better. As for the player performances, and for me, the players that played well, Thibaut Courtois, it says 6.6. I don't understand why, because he made 2 good saves for me, especially the first half where he actually saved Real Madrid, and the goal that conceded was nothing down to him. Valverde, I know you don't prefer to play right back. I know you never said it. I know you don't prefer to play right back, but brother, you at right back are incredible. And you're going to play right back till Dani Carvajal and Trent comes back. But you at right back is absolutely incredible. Eder Militao, I felt like for their goal, and I felt like for the chance they had towards the end of the first half, he got beaten too easily. Dean Huijsen, out of the two, I prefer Dean Huijsen. I think he had a better game, even going forward as well, in terms of ball playing. Alvaro Carreras, a much better improvement compared to last game. Like last game against Atleti, you guys all witnessed it was a bad performance. This time around, he dropped a much better performance. Tchouaméni had a good first half. Second half was okay, but I think for Tchouaméni, it was a good display. That is a bias. I'm going to be real. I think this is the usual, like, yearly where we get Dani Ceballos to play good in 3, 4, 5 games in a month. We get this every month. We get this every year. We get this 1 month where he plays so good, and then we don't see him again, and he goes back to being normal. Today, he was okay. I felt like he was a bit slow. I felt like he took too many touches, and I thought there was many times where he could have released the ball quicker, sooner. He didn't. But it's still a tidy game. I call it tidy. Tidy game, because these are the kind of games he will start, and he did okay. Tidy game. Franco Masatuno, I think, had an okay game. He lost the ball a couple of times. He had 2 misses, but he's still raw, man. He's still raw. We can all see it. He's still raw. And I don't judge him because, again, I would only judge him once he's had an actual year of experience, an actual year of playing for Real Madrid. And if he still performs like that, then it's different. But this reminds me very much of Vini, his Vini first season. This is so identical to Vini first season, where he's still raw, he's taking dribbles, unnecessary touches, missing the ball. His decision-making is not the best, but this is just Vini from his first season. I'm not judging his first season at all. Arda Güler, I don't think that was his best games. I'm going to be real. I think he lost the ball a couple of times. There was a couple of times he found Mbappe, made some good passes, had a chance where he missed as well. But he got taken off in the second half because I think the second half wasn't the best. Vini Jr. was incredible, and especially the second half. Second half was incredible. Taking players on. Like the red card led to the red card. The goal. They're both goals. Like the first goal, taking the player on, the deflection, the penalty, again. But I think Vini, great game by him. Great dedication, great passion, great intent. Him coming back, dropping deep, him winning the ball, the pressing. Well-rounded performance by Vini. And Mbappe leaves with an assist, leaves with a goal, and it wasn't even his best game. Like Mbappe, I'm gonna be real. Of all the attackers, I was disappointed by him. There was a couple times he just lost the ball easily. I didn't think he was ready. I don't think he was. That wasn't his game. That wasn't an Mbappe game. But imagine that a bad Mbappe game, an off Mbappe game, and he still leaves with a goal and assist. So this is the kind of level that he's at the moment. This is the kind of form he's at the moment where even a bad game leads to a goal and assist. So Real Madrid, I don't want to get too carried away. I don't want to say we're back. I don't want to say we're this and that. Again, I'm only going to judge this team in these kind of games. And Villarreal is these kind of games. This is a big game, and we won. The last big game we had against Atleti, we lost. Yes, you some of you guys might not consider Villarreal as a big team, but the level that they're at the moment and where we came, I think this was a massive game, and we actually delivered. We actually did well. Our next big game is, of course, after the international break. A couple of takeaways is Mbappe going off with an injury, which I don't think it's an injury. It's just him gonna be. He basically took the Hansi Flick, the page out of his cover. He took the Hansi Flick gimmick where he's not going to be playing for France and he's going to come back after international break healthy. I'm looking forward to see Jude because Jude had a great cameo. I'm looking forward to see after international break what we're going to do in terms of Jude, in terms of Kama, in terms of the other players, because Jude's going to be back healthy and he's going to have the fitness level. He's going to be back in terms of recovery level and the sharpness is going to be back. So I want to see what our starting 11 is going to be when Jude comes back and when Camavinga is now fully back. Both of them are not back. They've had cameos off the bench, and after international break, they'll be fully healthy, fully ready to play. So let's see. Put down in the comments as well what your starting 11 would be when Jude and Camavinga are both fully back and fully healthy after international break. Put down in the comments what your international break. But yeah, man, I think, listen, well-run and win, the most important thing at the moment is the 3 points. 21 points. We've won 7 games and we lost 1. It's a good start. Good start. Despite the loss and the fashion how we lost, 7 games, 7 wins out of 8, bro. It's not bad, bro. Let's be real. It's not bad. But Real Madrid, like I said, Real Madrid win in a must-win game. My best 3 players of the game, before I round it off, I'm going to give it to Vini. For me, our best 3 players, I would say, is Vini, Fede. Vini number 1, Fede 2. And I think either Dean or Chimeni. I would say, yeah. I don't think Mbappe was our best player. I think this 8.7 is a very generous because of the fact he got 2 GAs. I don't think he was our best. Put down in the comments what your starting 11 would be. Put down in the comments as well what your best 3 players. For me, it would be Fede, Jude. No, sorry, Fede. Jude cameo off the bench, but I might give it to him as well. But listen, like I said, short review, quick review. Nothing much crazy takeaways to talk about. Put in the comments what you guys thought. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon with another video. Peace.